In some cases, taxes can make or break a retirement, but for many, implementing a proper tax strategy never got checked off the to-do list. Joining me now is Acadiana's retirement strategist, John Blanchard. John is a financial professional with Matthew James Financial Group, and he is a popular radio show host. John, for those who are thinking it's too late in the game to start dealing with their taxes, what do you have to say?
Well, I think it's never too late. And so we meet a lot of people that are even in their mid-60s or later 60s where we're doing a lot of tax advantage planning, a lot of advanced planning, looking at all kind of different opportunities that they could have, and even doing some estate planning that can help them benefit on their taxes as well. Because we got to look at where's your money going to go in the future. You know, upon passing, your money can go in one of three different areas. It can go to your family, it can go to a charity or some kind of nonprofit or church, or it can go to the IRS. But if you only could choose two of the three, which two would you choose? And think about that. So what we have to look at is, okay, whenever you're planning on, using your money throughout your retirement, how to make it tax efficient. But whenever if your end of time has come and there's money to be passed along, how can you pass that money on tax efficiently? So we have to look at what strategies are there now, what discounts do we have in the tax code today that are set to expire at the end of 2025 that we can use to benefit you moving forward.
And for those who have just completely overlooked tax planning for the past years, what would you say should be their first move to begin their tax preparation?
Well, we just have to take an inventory of their assets, where they invested at, and looking at what opportunities that they have to maybe do some tax mitigation planning. So we have to look at their current sources of income, whether they're working or maybe they're retired, and what sources of income they have, or maybe have they started Social Security yet? Should you delay it? So we have to look at the math in every single scenario and figure out a plan for them in their unique position.
For you guys at home, if you want to learn more about preparing for retirement, John has a great offer for you. Right now, for the first 5 callers, he is offering a no-charge, no-obligation, full-blown income plan just for you. It'll allow John to schedule an office meeting, phone call, or a video call so he can speak with you personally and provide you with a roadmap going forward. Again, this is all at no cost. The number to call now is 337-366-8366. Thanks so much, John.
No problem at all.
And thank you guys. We'll see you next week.